Tired of all these boring indicators that only react and don't even provide signals? What if there was an indicator that not only showed you overbought and oversold conditions but also provided exact entry and exit signals? Well, introducing the DSL Oscillator by Big Beluga. No matter your trading style, either scalping, swing trading, or trend following, this indicator will set you apart for success. In this video, we will combine the power of the RSI, discontinued signals lines, and also explore how to enter trades. If you find any value in this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and also remember to subscribe. Let's begin. In order to use this indicator, we're going to be using TradingView. Now, you can pick any trading security you like. For this video, we're going to be using the hourly time frame of XAURUSD. Click on Indicators and type in DSL Oscillator. Make sure you select this one by Big Beluga. Why this indicator sets you apart from the rest? Well, this is an advanced technical analysis tool that helps traders spot potential reversals and gauge market momentum by combining the power of a dynamic oscillator and multiple adaptive signal lines, hence the name DSL, which stands for Discontinued Signal Lines. These lines respond to the indicator's current value, making it easier to determine trades and desired states of the indicator. Let's explore the different parts of the indicator. First and foremost, we have the DSL, which stands for Discontinued Signal Lines, as previously mentioned. It uses multiple adaptive lines to respond to the indicator's value. We also have the upper and lower DSL lines, which influence how the indicator provides signals, but we'll explore that later. On top of that, it's also available in fast and slow modes for different responsiveness, as we'll see in the settings ahead. Furthermore, they act as dynamic support and resistance levels for the main oscillator, as seen with the lower DSL line and the upper DSL line respectively. Next, let's talk about the main component of this indicator. This is the DSL oscillator, which changes color between teal and blue. Interestingly enough, it is based on a combination of RSI and discontinued signal lines, and then smoothed using zero lag moving average to reduce lag. The oscillator itself ranges between 0 and 100, and this will directly influence our buy and sell signals, as we'll see later in the video. Now, let's explore how we're going to use this indicator. This is where the DSL lines come in. When the DSL oscillator crosses above the lower DSL line, a buy signal is generated. The buy signal is indicated by a teal dot, followed by an enter sign with a vertical bar. Alternatively, when the DSL oscillator crosses below the upper DSL line, a sell signal is generated. The sell signal is indicated by a blue dot on the chart, followed by an exit signal with also a vertical bar. The candles on the chart are also colored, with a teal candle representing a buy signal. Alternatively, a blue candle will represent a sell signal as seen in the chart. We can also notice that the oscillator line changes color based on its position relative to the DSL lines. For a long position, look for green circles when the oscillator crosses above the lower DSL. Then proceed to exit the long positions on the exit signal that are generated later. For a short position, we do the opposite. Look for blue circles when the oscillator crosses below the upper DSL line. Then proceed to exit the short position on the entry signal that will be generated later. Next, we're going to explore momentum analysis using the indicator. A strong momentum is evident when the oscillator moves rapidly toward extremes and away from the DSL lines. The levels considered extremities on our scale are the 75 and 25 level on the scale, which serve to indicate overbought and oversold levels respectively. Therefore, a wider gap between the DSL lines can indicate potential momentum strength. Now that we understand how to use this indicator, let's tweak a few settings that will optimize it. Double-click on the indicator to open up the settings panel. One of the most crucial settings is the oscillator length, as this influences how responsive the indicator is to price changes. If you set it too high, you'll get fewer signals and might miss out on important entries. On the other hand, if you set it too low, you'll get more signals, which may turn out to be misleading. I prefer a range between 20 and 30 for larger time frames such as the 24-hour candle. For a smaller time frame like 5-minute, you can use a range of between 10 and 20 thereabout. Fine-tune the settings so that the oscillator can adapt to various market conditions and also your personal strategy. As previously mentioned, you can also alternate between slow and fast mode in the DSL lines mode, which greatly influence the position of these lines. So this is how you would enter the trades. In this first case, an enter signal was generated as seen by the indicator, indicating that we should enter a long position here. What we would do is to place a buy stop above the teal candle and the stop loss at least 2 or 3 pips below the bottom of the candle to avoid being wicked out by the spread or manipulation. This way, the probability of our trade being successful would be high, and as you can see, the trade would have gone in our favor. Note that assets like gold might need a wider stop loss due to its volatile nature, and as well see in another scenario. So here we can see an exit signal has been generated as seen by the indicator, indicating that we should enter a short position. Again, we shouldn't just enter the trade blindly. Place a sell stop at least 2 or 3 pips below the bottom of the candle, and similarly, do the same with the stop loss as seen. Aim for a risk-reward ratio of at least 1 to 1 or even higher. If we let the trade run, as you can see, the trade would have been successful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the DSL Oscillator by Big Beluga. All-in-one tool that provides market analysis, trend identification, momentum assessment, and also signal generation. In this video, we've assessed how best we can use the indicator and also time the signals of our entries. This is not financial advice. Kindly remember to include other confluences, such as price action, support, and resistance, and other strategies to increase your chances of success. If you found any value in this video, please remember to leave a like and also subscribe.